Okay, we are hopping into our February 2022 budgeting report. We're gonna have a beer with it, so stick around and enjoy this next episode of Beers and Budgeting. Hey, what's up guys? It's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel to help you crush your debt and live payment free. This is my husband, Kyle.
Hey.
And every month we go over our real income, real expenses, but we do it with a beer. So what are we drinking today?
We're drinking a lovely can of Old Chub. Old Chub. I have no idea where they got the name. I haven't really read the description on the can yet, but it is a Scotch ale. It's 8% alcohol, kid.
Oops.
I've noticed recently that beers seem to get more and more alcoholic. And I'm like, they don't need to get more and more alcoholic. They just need to taste better than a Bud Light.
Yeah. Aren't most wines like 8%?
No, they're like 15, I think.
Okay. Well, I picked this beer because I thought the name was funny. It's a Scotch ale, so why not?
All right.
Something different.
Using our brewmates. I wouldn't drink it by the pool, but it's good.
No, yeah. It's definitely a cold weather type beer.
I would agree.
So for anybody who lives outside of San Diego.
And it's February.
And it's February, March.
Probably a good one to pick up.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, should we go ahead and jump into the budget?
After last month, I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, so last month...
It's like voluntarily going back to the dentist just because you enjoy it. No.
Yeah, so last month we were over budget for the first time in a very long time. And so now, February, we were a little bit more mindful. I did a 30-day intentional spending challenge, which just finished up yesterday. I'm planning on filming a whole video about my experience, so stick around for that. But I feel like everything was just dialed in for February, but also it was a shorter month, so maybe that helped.
You know, I've done like a 400-day intentional spending challenge.
You mean your entire life?
Yeah, pretty much. I think the shirt I'm wearing was like $7. Hat I got for free.
And I bought your shorts.
Yep.
Okay, February.
Okay, total monthly income forecasted was $10,750, and we brought in $10,779.25, and we actually spent $8,313, leaving us with $1,227.77 left over.
How does that feel?
Better than last month. I don't know. It's kind of like how, ask someone, how's it feel not to go to the dentist? Feels great.
So we were actually under budget this month. There's a couple of things that contributed to that. So let's go ahead and look through what we spent money on.
Okay, so the first one I'm seeing is the red.
Yeah, so our electricity bill was higher.
Okay, the red, electricity. What is being done about that? Like, it's nuts in San Diego.
Yeah.
We don't run our AC. Nobody does. We have the highest electricity rates in the country. It's insane.
So I think now that with the new rates, I need to go back into what I would like to do is research our electricity bill and see if there's a way. I know that you can do the fixed rate of electricity. That way it doesn't fluctuate up and down as much, or just figure out a new average, because I have a feeling $80 average electricity bill is no longer going to be our norm.
No. Well, we also have those peak times where like anything after 2 o'clock is peak or super duper duper peak. We try to do our laundry in the morning. We try to run the dishwasher in the morning, and all the things that create heat in your house are going to use a lot of energy. Your water heater, your dishwasher, all that stuff that creates heat is energy. So look and see if your community does the same thing. Maybe you can get yours lower by, I don't know, doing your laundry and starting the dryer in the morning rather than...
Yeah, do it in the middle of the day while you work from home.
if you have that opportunity.
There you go. Groceries, I was so excited that we were underneath $600.
That's still insane though, like...
$577, and I did not go to Costco at all. I did 3 trips to Ralph's and we had 2 HelloFresh deliveries, and I have officially canceled HelloFresh. It was funny because they sent me another coupon for like $30 off or $15 off, and I was like, we're not playing this game again, okay? We're done. So I officially canceled it. And I got more creative with my Costco run this past weekend, so that'll show up for March. That was an insane bill. We'll save that for next month. But I did think about, okay, what are some cheap meals that I can just throw in the oven or throw on the stovetop and then done. So it's the easy meals like HelloFresh.
Yeah.
And then some other stuff where I'm actually making more stuff. So yay. Gas, we were under $65.
Gas
we only spent $58 on gas.
In San Diego, it's officially over $5 a gallon for the first time in history.
How much is it where we fill up? Because you're the one that typically does that.
Yeah. I think this past week, I think I filled up on Monday for like $4.86 before it got too high.
Damn.
Yeah, and then one place I drive by on the way home was like $5.80. It's crazy.
That's so nuts. Okay. Everything else was our sinking funds. I spent $75 from the baby fund on some clothes and the baby potty. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's the teeniest, tiniest little potty, and Quinn is afraid to sit on it. Every time I try to sit her down on it, she's like immediately standing back up. It's so funny, but I feel good about that. Also, shout out to, I read your comments, and last Fears and Budgeting episode, there were people in the comments that were saying, you know, they always get confused about their sinking funds and where it's coming from and what money to pull from this and that. So Potato, there's a username named Potato.
Dude, that's awesome.
Who commented, and they were like, they're always so confused about their sinking funds in every single video. First of all, thank you for watching every single video. And also, I'm not confused in this one because I knew exactly how to do the sinking funds, because we have the total income from sinking funds, which I pulled $231 out of to cover stuff like the baby fund. Thank you. Okay, next, fun. We did go over on restaurants by $46. You and I had our own separate night out where I went with my sister and her friends, you went with your friends, and we both spent a lot of money on dinners that night. And so I think that's what contributed to the additional money that came out of that restaurant budget.
Okay.
So how do you feel about that? That was kind of a one-off.
Some of that was fun money almost rather than restaurants.
True. And we did great on fun money.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at, like, sometimes restaurants and fun money are kind of
blend together.
So if like one's over 40 and the other one's under, 150, I'm kind of like, nah.
Yeah. And you can totally do that in your budget. You can take from another category and give to another, so long as you are not in the habit of overspending every single time. Okay, shopping we were under. Everything else seemed fine. We pulled money out of the haircut sinking fund because you got a haircut last month.
Yep.
So I think all of this looks really good. $11 from miscellaneous. This was hospital parking. So I had a dermatology appointment, and Quinn had a dermatology appointment, and we both spent $4 on parking. Oh yeah, and the Acorns thing.
Yeah, I canceled that, and they're still charging me for it. I gotta figure that out.
Yeah, we gotta do some research into that.
Of course, it's not straightforward.
Never is.
One place you should never have to pay for parking is the doctor or the hospital.
Yeah.
Like, either you're sick or you're visiting someone who's sick.
Yeah, we talked about how, okay, if they need to help generate money to pay for the parking lot, whatever, just roll it into my bill, my hospital bill. I don't want to do this whole ticketing thing. It's annoying. Should we go into future?
Show thing.
So we're still putting $1,000 per month towards a down payment. Our down payment is close to $137,000. And then we have over $6,000 towards the vacation fund. The Jeep money is just sitting where it's at. We are earning interest on that money. So every single month that account balance increases, which is kind of cool.
All right. So, but what's the interest rate? Is this in a bond fund?
0.5%.
Oh, we've got it in a saving.
In a high yield savings account.
Yeah, we should move that to a bond fund.
You think so?
Absolutely. Something that's making more than 0.5%. Anything that's going to make more than that.
I mean, we are definitely, when you think about it that way, then we are losing money.
Yeah. That's why I want to desperately get that moved over.
Okay.
Can you lob it on top of the down payment fund? Because isn't that in the bond fund?
Yeah. The only thing about that, though, is because the bond funds and all that is in a brokerage account. I mean, when we go to pull money out of that account, we're going to have to pay capital gains tax on that.
Yeah, but only on the earnings.
Only on the earnings, that's right. Okay.
So we're going to throw $40K in there. And then if it goes to $50K, we only pay tax on the $10K.
$10K, yep.
Yeah, so it's still better than nothing, at least. And I don't plan on buying a second car anytime soon, so let's roll it into something else that's going to make some...
No, this is crazy to think about. You and I have been operating with one car for 6 years.
Yeah. That's great. I love that.
There you go.
If I could, I would do it with no car. I hate driving. It's a waste of time.
I mean, you could.
It's inefficient.
Well, no, you couldn't. No.
Not in America. No.
No, not in San Diego.
No.
Maybe if you lived in a place that had really good public transportation.
Maybe like in New York City.
New York is like literally the only place that I could think of that you could get away without a car.
Anyways, you guys don't want to hear this. Do you?
You want to hear about our investments. So you're going to pull up Stash. I already added Betterment. Ooh, I don't think I added Robinhood yesterday. We have lost money. I've lost money in every single account.
My stash is $873.48.
Yeah, you lost money in that. My Betterment is sitting at $2,800, almost $2,900. Let's go to Robinhood.
Okay, my Robinhood is at $28,377.52.
That's down. My Robinhood is $4,247.07. That's down.
My WEBULL account is down to $2,008.71. Everything is in the red. Ugh. The cool part about WEBULL is right now, if you sign up, they keep sending me messages that you'll get 10 free stocks when you sign up. So we'll put the WEBULL referral link in the comments. I like WEBULL or Robinhood. It's not really a great time to invest because everything is still on a downward trend, but
although
buy the dip.
Yeah, you buy at the discount. You buy when everything's on sale.
A lot of my money is still out. I haven't put anything back in.
Okay, so if I scroll back up here, we've got $1,200 left over, which feels really nice. I think you and I are used to constantly living in the under budget lifestyle. This feels good. What do we do with it?
Down payment fund?
That's kind of what I'm thinking as well. Do we want to talk about our latest experience with the down payment home buying process, or do we save that for another video?
We should make a video on it, but the short of it is we tried to buy a house and we didn't get it because we got outbid. Well,
yeah. The realtor told us that the offer that we were going to submit wasn't competitive enough.
Yeah, we were $60,000 over asking price, and there was someone already at $80,000 over asking price.
Yeah, and so we're like, why would we move forward if we already know that there's an offer in hand that's more than ours?
Yeah, why would we go to submitting a formal offer if we knew we weren't going to get it?
Yeah, so we just said, you know what? And I was so anxious and stressed about it. I slept on it, and I still was not like... The realtor had said, would you be disappointed if you knew that somebody else got that house for the same amount that you were going to offer? And I'm like... No.
There you go.
Because it was still over 60 grand
Yeah.
for a 1,000 square foot home.
It was a townhouse.
Yeah, not even like a single family home. It was a townhouse. Anyway, it's frustrating. Comment below if you are also looking to buy a home right now. Yikes, we feel you. And we still want to continue to save for this because I think this is totally a goal of ours. I was telling my sister, I was like, I've literally spent since college in 2-bedroom apartments. The entire time since college, I have been in 2-bedroom apartments. And I'm like, that is crazy to think about. That is so crazy to think about. And basically that condo, it's a 2-bedroom apartment. Only there was a first floor and a second floor. So I think that's funny. Anyway.
Well, for the first time home buyers, talk about the green real quick. Tell them what that is.
Our pre-tax paycheck contributions that comes out of Kyle's paycheck because he is the W-2 income earner and I'm self-employed. So these are all of the things that come out of our paychecks pre-tax, including, I did include a line item here, $1,000 of my income goes towards my self-employed retirement plan. And that's pre-tax, which means I pay less self-employment tax, which FYI, I pay 35% for self-employment tax. It is nuts and something I don't like. I'm like, come on, I'm a small business.
Yeah. If you have 3 employees or less, there shouldn't be any self-employment tax.
No, it shouldn't. It definitely should not be 35%. I'm like, corporations, how much do they pay?
Yeah.
It ain't 35%.
Let's not go down that soapbox.
Okay. That's how I'm feeling about it. I'm feeling really good about our budget. I think March could be somewhat weird. I don't know. Because our daughter's first birthday is coming up soon.
Yeah, I can't believe that. That's wild.
I know. So that's coming up in 10 days, literally. And so we have Guga coming.
And Paul.
Yeah, we have Guga and Paul coming. Kyle's parents. Yeah. And so we're going to be going out and doing some fun stuff, spending some money.
Yeah.
And of course her birthday party, which I've already gotten decorations and stuff for, so yay.
Yeah.
And our anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Our 7th wedding anniversary is on March 28th.
I'll buy you a pack of socks.
Lucky number 7.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. This was a short and sweet Beers and Budgeting episode, but I like it. This old chub is...
Yeah, feeling good.
Wow. Noted.
All right, next time, y'all.
Give this one a big thumbs up, you guys. Subscribe if you aren't already, and we will catch you next month for another episode.